Mabuhay, this is Bob from Love Beyond the Sea. Why young men should date a Filipina. Let's talk about shyness being okay. I think that can be one thing in your own country and you feel like it's an impediment, but I want to explain why that doesn't necessarily happen to be so. I think it would be a fallacy to say, well, you're a little shy and there's no chance you're ever going to get married. If you're a young man believing that a relationship just not going to happen because you might be a little on the shy side, so why bother? Well, it's normal to be shy around women, believe it or not, and I think you can still find a wife. Now, I was like that. A lot of it was due to inexperience. Therefore, my confidence wasn't so good, making me on the shy side, generally just not being around women. And yes, it can be a little bit intimidating, and that can be overcome. But this video isn't about overcoming shyness. It's to tell you that shyness is not going to be seen as a detriment to a woman from the Philippines, where I married, and is very open to a relationship with a Western man, especially a younger one. Please subscribe here to my channel, Love Beyond the Sea. I'm going to offer marriage advice to young men because I care. It shouldn't be just older guys going to the Philippines to look for wives. Comments, I don't know why I don't get more. I would love to have lots of comments, and I answer all of them. So comments, of course, are welcome. And starting a series called Why Young Men Should Date Filipina. And the videos will be combined in a playlist on YouTube called Young Men and Filipinas. And there's other videos in there as well that I've already made. So it's okay to be shy. When I first chatted with Filipinas back in 2015, after getting a membership on the site Christian Filipina, I bought a camera for my computer. I didn't even have a camera, never used one, never had any reason to use one. Certainly didn't think I would be getting a camera to talk to women on the other side of the world. And at first, I was a little concerned that I might be too nervous doing this, chatting with pretty women from another side of the world. And I was nervous it wouldn't go well, but that's not what actually happened. And again, I was plenty inexperienced, which would help make for some shyness. But what I found was that it was the women who made it easy for me. All of them, except for maybe one who I think was using a translator, because of the language was a problem. Other than that, they were all pleasant and very easy to talk to. As long as her English is okay, and sometimes it isn't, you may be surprised how well it goes on webcam. And I would encourage people to get to webcam ASAP. There are many shy Filipinas too, and they can be nervous to chat with a Westerner. Maybe it's because they're usually around a ton of people in the Philippines. I met my wife in Davao City. I think they have about 1.5, 2 million people there. It's staggering compared to where I live here in the United States. But while a Filipina might tell you that she's a little on the shy side, all the ones I video cammed with came off as normal and comfortable, not at all intimidated, and that put me at ease. An online relationship might involve a shy man and a shy woman, which is all right. Shyness does not mean that you are not able to do the important things, like being a loyal, hardworking, dedicated, and devoted husband. And those are the type of things I try to talk about here on Love Beyond the Sea. Been married for 8 years. I probably didn't say that yet. If you're a single man, let's say you have no children, don't have any child support, you don't have an ex-wife, and you're willing to give a woman in the Philippines your full, undivided attention in an online dating relationship, I think you could be married in no time. My wife and I got married in less than 8 weeks from the time I saw her picture, her photo on Christian Filipina, and it happened right when it was up there. I don't know how long it was up there, but she did not have a profile yet. I just saw the picture, and first time I had seen it. And I said, okay, yeah, she's pretty cute. You know what? I don't usually do this, but I'm going to wink at her. A wink on Christian Filipina just means, hey, I'm interested in you. You're cute or whatever. And then I got a response back from her, and shortly after that, the full profile came in, and I could see more about who I was winking at. But that's how we got started back in, what was that, probably March of 2015. And also, if you're serious about starting a family, those women, I think, will ignore the older men and focus on you, the younger man. They might say in their profile, they prefer an older man. I think some of that's by default. As I've said in recent video, they assume these older guys are more mature. They might not be. They have money. They might not be. They might be wiser. They may not be. And so keep that in mind. You do have a chance if you are younger, especially if you're interested in a family. You're going straight to the front of the line. They won't even notice the older guys. And, this isn't something, if you've listened or watched a lot of videos on the Philippines, I just try to be very serious and keep it real. I'm not doing this for fun. I'm not doing this for a hobby. I'm doing this to try to impact people's lives, whether you're younger, middle-aged, older. I was 53. Where does that put me? I felt kind of old, but I want, I've talked to guys in their 20s and 30s, and I do to this day. And I think those are the type of people I think give the Filipinas, best chance to have somebody a long time with them with a lot more earning potential, as you can check out in some of my other videos. And I just say the things that help somebody be successful with a woman from the Philippines. So you might be shy, but you're a Christian Filipina profile. You click on an affiliate link I have there in the description, and I'll put one in the comments. But your profile offers you the opportunity to show your strong suits and the type of man you would like to become. We're all growing, One day you want to meet a Filipina, but initially you chat online, which is less stressful, so that's good. You're able to pursue and open up at your own comfort level. You're thousands of miles apart, so there's no pressure to meet for a date in person anytime soon and get nervous about that. In fact, for you, I have a video playlist on YouTube called Questions to Ask a Filipina. There's like 4 videos there. And I have a list of a lot of good questions to ask to break the ice early on, to propose, to know when you're serious about her, and just to learn more about her. And it's all in order because you don't want to ask really tough, serious questions early on or you scare her off. And the same thing would happen to you. So it's all designed to be asked in the flow of a growing relationship. So these questions are progressive. So after 8 years of marriage, I can tell you that I'm still learning about my wife while we're talking about questions. Inexperience and some shyness didn't prevent me from finding love beyond the sea.